Hi, I'm Dr. Joan Nelson, and on this channel I talk a lot about the research I've done which focuses on working parents, specifically or in particular working mums, and I talk about how the construct of work, the default being 9 to 5, just isn't suitable for modern society. And what it means is that a lot of our working parents are finding it really difficult to do what they'd like to do with their job and also do what they'd like to do as parents with their kids. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about today was this idea that a lot of organisations have with wanting to retain more women, especially mums. They want to do better at retaining mums in the workforce after they've had children, and they also want to do better at advancing women in the workforce. And what I find really interesting is some of the conversations that I have with these, senior leaders in these organisations is that, they really struggle to get enough women to apply for these senior positions. In their mind, they say, we have nothing against promoting women. We'd love to promote more women. We just can't get enough of them to apply. And so, I guess these women, maybe lack ambition or, just don't want these roles. And one of the things I always argue with them is that is not the case at all. Women, we are ambitious as heck, okay? So we're very ambitious people in life and we want to do well, but our ambitions are not just for our career, they're also for our family and some of the things that are personally important to us. So it's not about a lack of ambition, not at all. And the other thing some of these senior leaders talk to me about is, okay, well, if we want more women in the organisations, I guess we need to send these women on courses or provide more training and support for these women. So it might be a case of, helping women to gain confidence or helping women to, improve their assertiveness. Maybe we need to train women to balance their time better, how they can, manage the juggling of both work and children. But to all of that, I just say no, it's not about fixing women or training them how to do more. We've actually got to remove the barriers. So it's around changing the structures within the organisation that are creating these barriers to the retention and advancement of women. It's not about fixing women. And I'm going to use a bit of a parallel example. And now this sounds a bit gruesome and grim, but please just bear with me. There are some similarities in this with the idea of sexual harm. So again, bear with me. So often we hear messages around trying to protect women from sexual harm, and we hear things like, women, make sure you don't walk around at nighttime by yourself. Make sure you don't go down dark alleyways by yourself. Make sure you've always got your keys in your hand ready to go. Make sure you potentially carry pepper spray on you. Don't go out too late. And then the worst ones is, you've got to be careful how you dress women. So make sure you don't show too much cleavage. Make sure you don't show too much leg. And don't be too friendly because, that could give people the wrong idea. And all of that is about trying to help women prevent them from experiencing sexual harm. But of course, and I'm hoping people already understand this, it's got to be flipped around its head. It's not about telling women what they shouldn't do. It's about telling the perpetrators, which is often men, not always, about what not to do. So it should be messaging around, hey, people, if you see a woman, really drunk, stumbling down the street by herself at nighttime, don't rape her. Maybe you should put her in a taxi and help her get home. If you see a woman wearing a really attractive outfit and she, looks really sexy because she's got cleavage showing or she's got a bit of leg showing, don't assume that means she wants to have sex with you. Also, men, or again, anyone, if you see a woman in a vulnerable position, don't take advantage of her. So that's what our messaging should be, right? It's not about, hey, woman, stop doing this to avoid sexual harm. It should be, hey, perpetrators, if you see a woman in this position, don't take advantage of her. And genuinely, I do believe that there are parallels between that and what it is that we want to ensure women achieve in the workplace. So again, it's not about saying, hey, woman, we need to fix you. We need to send you on a course. We need to make sure you have better confidence, more ambition, better skills at multitasking. No, it's organisations. We need to remove the barriers and we need to do things differently to ensure that women can advance. And you know what's really exciting to me? And I'm really convinced of this. And there's research to back it up too. It's not just Ellen's lovely idea. When we remove barriers to the successful advancement of women, it actually benefits men too. So there we go. Thanks.